Hey y'all, welcome back to Pancakes and Pandemonium. I am Sarah for those that are new here. So it's been crazy. We have been like in this move and transition, and I haven't done my normal meals and meal schedule, and that should be getting fixed here really soon. You guys have seen grocery hauls. Like, I don't know if we're going to get the pantry organized, but we're going to power through another week because this weekend is dedicated to the downstairs cleanup. But yeah, we've been kind of all over the place, but I do have one recipe to share with you guys. And guys, it is a winner. It was so unbelievably delicious. It will be made again and again and again. That I could not wait and stick it in a what's for dinner. I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you guys now because you gotta make it. So, and I'll let you know any like shortcuts you can do. So we're gonna do that. And while we're getting started, please give this video a thumbs up, like, for the YouTube algorithm. And if you haven't yet, subscribe, because guys, cooking is something I love to do, and I think I've got some pretty great recipes up my sleeve that you're gonna want. And pretty soon here, I'm gonna be getting back into the swing of things with collabs, so you'll have access to tons of channels and recipes and ideas and stuff. So you're gonna want to come back. Okay, so homemade SpaghettiOs coming your way. Yes, that's right. Okay, you guys, this recipe is inspired by my sister telling me about her homemade SpaghettiOs. So that is a 6-ounce can of tomato paste, and then those squeezy herbs, basil, Italian, and garlic. And I kind of let those start work. Guys, I'm getting used to a gas stove. I love gas stoves, but it has been a long time since I've used one. So we definitely had some things stick. Yeah, but it's okay. We worked it out and it was delicious. But yeah, I'm putting those things in. You always want tomato paste to work for a little bit. Guys, those are bite-sized meatballs. I wanted to do mini meatballs and I couldn't find them in the store. So next time I will make them myself. But those worked just fine and they were quite delicious. I'm sorry about the dog in the background. It's my dog, but you know. So let those kind of work. I let the tomato sauce work. I'm checking the heat, seeing what's going on, because a couple of them were starting to look burned and we certainly don't want that. So then I have a jar of pizza sauce from the dollar store. You guys know how I feel about that. And I'm adding chicken broth in there just to get everything from around the side. And so we're gonna stir all that together. And I did use the rest of the chicken broth. Last time I was afraid it would be too saucy, but it's not. It really needs the liquid. I actually had to add some more later. I think we'll hit that when I come back, but it's gonna cook, it's gonna thicken. That's part of what the tomato paste does, is it thickens it. Yeah, I'm using that spoon because I didn't want to use my new white silicone spoon and stain it. Am I a brat or am I a brat? Okay, so yeah, we just kind of worked that, let it go. I didn't want to add the cheese or add the pasta yet. We kind of want to make sure everything is incorporated. I can talk, I promise. So yeah, see, it's nice. Give it a taste, see if it needs anything. I'm pretty sure there's corn syrup in the Dollar Tree pizza sauce. It's kind of sweet, so just heads up there. That's why it's so good for these homemade like versions of those canned favorites. Adding some salt, adding some pepper, you know, just the things that, you know, you need to make things delicious. But as you can see, it is pretty simple and it's already starting to like come together. This is so fast, I can't even believe it. Okay, so I am using these fancy O pastas I got off of Amazon. So it's actually 18 something for 4, but they mistakenly sent me a double pack and told me to keep it. It was on them. So I have 8 of those. So, yeah. But you can use ditalini pasta. That is what my sister does in her SpaghettiOs. And her recipe is different, like I said, but she was talking about it and it inspired me, and I knew I could kind of take these base ingredients and create it. So I was really excited. So I added that. I let them cook. You guys, they cook for about 13 to 15 minutes. And when I came back, they weren't cooked, but it wasn't boiling either, but it was starting to get kind of thick. So I added a bit more chicken broth just so they had, you know, liquid to soak up, because it's harder for them to do if it's in a really thickened sauce. Adjusted the heat so that it would boil and the pasta would cook, and it worked out perfectly. So these took longer, but they should take 13 to 15 minutes to cook. Guys, that simmered, and like I said, adjusting to a gas stove, so I like turned it up to boil, and so I had to really kind of work it. I had my camera girl taste the pasta, and she said it was still a little crunchy, but I knew from here I was going to be stirring and making sure nothing was stuck to the bottom. So I wasn't too worried about it. I knew it was gonna like finish cooking and be fine at that point. And like I said before, this took a little bit longer to cook than the package directions because I didn't have it on boil to begin with. So I'll watch that next time I do it. But seriously, guys, I'm just kind of giving it a good stir, bringing all the pasta off the bottom, and it didn't like stick. And you see none of the noodles are broken. They're not mush. It was so perfect. So we're getting all that ready, and now guys, like dinner's pretty much done. Now we're adding the cheese. This is an 8-ounce tub of mascarpone, and you can use cream cheese, you know, if you'd prefer it, if you rather it, if that's what you have. I know there's been some killer deals on cream cheese this year, so you may have it stocked up. It's totally fine. Just stir it in. You want it kind of room temperature so it melts good. And then this is probably in between 1/4 to 1/3 cup of each kind of cheese. Romano, Parmesan, Asiago. Use what you have. You saw that's like a regular cereal bowl, and it wasn't quite full. It was about 3/4 of the way full. But you want that really cheesy taste. My family likes it, and if you read the ingredients in a lot of those canned sauces, they do have cheese in them, so just FYI. But yeah, add the cheese, give them a good stir, let it incorporate. Look at that. It is so, you guys, not only was this dinner delicious, it was beautiful. By the way, this pan that I'm cooking in, it's like a 6-quart skillet, family like size skillet. So yeah, just to give you an idea of what I'm, maybe it's 5-quart, but it's pretty good size. It's for a family of my family size. And by the way, there were no leftovers at all. Like I'm telling y'all, run and make this. Look at that. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you try this recipe. Comment down below. Tell me, do you love SpaghettiOs? Are you ready to try this? Because I'm telling you, we loved it. Thanks as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye.